Sadikrab. The Cabinet met today for the week of April 12, 2016, and here are the highlights. The Cabinet has endorsed Thailand's position for the United Nations General Assembly Special Session 2016 on the world drugs problem, which will be held between 19 and 21st April this year. To play a substantive and constructive role in the addressing the world drugs problem, Thailand's position will focus on public and private sector's cooperations in preventing drugs abuse, a legal framework to support the suppression of narcotics, the exchange of information between security agencies on elements of transnational crimes, and additional control measures for new substances which are increasingly becoming parts of the world drugs problem. As well, Thailand's position will reflect the connection between the world drugs problem and human rights, not to mention the plight of vulnerable groups in communities. This will also cover the issue of treatment for substance abuse, as well as the proposal made at the International Conference on Alternative Development, in which Thailand hosted in November of 2015. Staying with the theme of cooperation with the United Nations, Cabinet today has approved Thailand taking part in the Zero Hunger Challenge, which close cooperation with the FAO. The Zero Hunger Challenge is the personal vision of Secretary General Ban Ki-moon for the world without hunger. This requires comprehensive efforts to ensure that every man, woman, and child enjoy their rights to adequate food, that women are empowered, that priority is given to family farming, and that food systems everywhere are sustainable and resilient. The Zero Hunger Challenge involves investments in agriculture, rural development, decent work, social protection, and equal opportunity. For this, Thailand will develop a plan of action which will also be in line with the plan of other Asia-Pacific countries. I would like to add that this past week, Thailand Ministry of Interior had announced that as part of efforts to counter smuggling and trafficking in the country, victims as well as witnesses involved in human trafficking trial will be granted temporary stay permit for up to a year while their cases are being investigated. This permit could be extended for 1 year at a time depending on the progress of the trial. At the same time, trafficking victims can apply for work permits during the duration of their stay. Every person who has been identified as victims of human trafficking would benefit from this new initiative. This includes about a third of nearly 400 Rohingya being held in immigration detention centers and shelters run by the Ministry of Social Development and Human Security in Thailand. Thailand welcomed the positive response by the UNHCR to this development. The Cabinet today also approved a draft act on the protection of labor, as Thailand's law governing labor protection has not been amended since 1998. This government has taken the initiative to update the rules and regulations that accord protection and rights to Thailand's workforce. This amendment covers such fundamental issues as strict law enforcement and harsher punishment for those that are involved with the exploitation for child labor as well as human trafficking. The draft act also covers such issues as safety conditions at work and within the type of work, clearly defined working age, regulation, and prohibited workplaces for workers below the age of 18. Finally, as we approach the Songkran holiday, I would like to wish everyone a very happy New Year and urge all to travel safely during this long break. As the Prime Minister has said, additional public safety units will be deployed throughout the holiday to prevent drunk and reckless driving. There will be extra checkpoints and warning stations along roads and highways, so please make sure that you prepare enough traveling time. We also hope that you have fun during this festival, but also to be considerate to many who are being affected by the drought this year. That was the Cabinet Press Briefing for the second week of April 2016. I am Major General Virachon Sukhontapatipak, the Deputy Government Spokesperson from all of us here at the Government House. Happy Songkran and สวัสดีครับ